Om Shanti. So I'll read Murli through my mobile, or should I share it on the screen?
Sister, I can share if you want. You can just read.
That you share. Yes. Thank you. Bab Dada, Avyaktwani of 23rd December 1983. Title of the Murli: Through the double light stage, laboring ends. Today, Bab Dada, the resident of the far-away land, has come to meet his children from far-away lands. All of you have come from far-away lands, and Bab Dada has also come from the far-away land, the furthest of all, and the nearest of all is Bab Dada's land. It's the furthest also and the nearest also. It is so far that it is beyond the boundary of this corporeal world. It is a different world. All of you have come from the corporeal world, and Bab Dada has come from the land beyond this corporeal world via the subtle region and has brought Brahma Baba with him. It is so close that he can reach here in a second. It takes you so many hours to reach here, and you have to spend so much hard-earned money. How long did you take to save all of that money? Coming and going to the Father's land incurs no expense. With the treasure of love, you can reach there in a second with the treasure of love. It doesn't take any effort, does it? Bab Dada knows that after you children lost your fortune of the kingdom, you have been working very hard with your bodies, minds, and wealth for so many births. You were the masters of the world who had a crown and throne, and were the masters of the treasure store of all attainments. Baba is reminding us that you were the masters of the world. Even nature served you. You were such self-sovereigns who ruled the kingdom. But now that you have become subservient, what do you do at present? Baba is asking, what do you do at present? You now have jobs. So this is laboring, is it not? There is so much difference between kings and those who have become the government's servants who have to earn an income. For so many births, you have been doing so many things for the livelihood of the body. You have been making so many different types of spiritual endeavor to connect your minds to the Father. You have been performing many different types of devotion and have also been doing so many things in the different births to accumulate wealth. Look at all the different things that you, who had been crowned and seated on a throne, have had to do in order to sustain yourself in happiness and comfort. Today, Baba is reminding us what we were and what all we have been doing. So seeing you children laboring, Bab Dada liberated you from that labor and made you into easy yogis. We become easy yogis. He made you have the right to self-sovereignty in a second. He liberated you from making effort. All of you are thinking that Baba didn't liberate you from your jobs. However, whatever each of you is doing now, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for God's service. Baba very beautifully is saying that whatever you're doing is not for yourself now. You're doing it for God's service. You're not working considering that to be a job. You're doing it as a trustee. It's not a job, but we are doing it as a trustee. This is why the labor has changed into love. Baba very beautifully says that your labor has changed into love. Out of love for the Father, for service, and for celebrating a meeting, you don't feel that to be laboring. Secondly, the Father is Karavanhar, and that means the one who inspires you and makes you act. And you are the instruments to carry out the task. Baba says you are the instruments to carry out the task. You are those who carry out the task in name with the power of the Almighty, Authority, Father. That is with the connection through your awareness. We connect with the Almighty, Authority, Father through awareness. Many big machines function on the basis of the connection of electricity. And so the basis is light, which is electricity. Electricity is the basis. All of you also become double light on the basis of having a connection while performing every action. Do you not? Baba is asking, do you not? When you have a double light stage, the words labor and difficult end. When we are double light, words like labor, difficult, they end. You haven't been liberated from your jobs, but you have been liberated from laboring. Therefore, the feelings and motives have changed. There is the awareness of being a trustee and a deep feeling for God's service. Feeling of being a trustee and a deep feeling for God's service. Therefore, it has changed, has it not? Do you have the feeling of belonging now? The feeling of belonging? You consider the 3 square feet you have received to be Baba's home. You don't say that it is your home, do you? You do not live in your home. You live in the Father's home. You do everything according to the Father's directions. You do not do anything according to your own desires or your own needs. You carry out the Father's directions whilst remaining carefree and detached. Remaining carefree and detached, whatever you have received, it belongs to the Father and it is for service. Even if you use something for the body is not yours either. Baba is clarifying that the body is not yours either. You also gave that to the Father. Did you not? Baba is checking that you have given this body also to the Father. Did you not? You have given your body, mind, and wealth to the Father. What all? The body, mind, and wealth to the Father. Have you not? Or have you kept some things aside for yourself? It is not like that, is it? Seeing the effort of many births of you children, effort of many births, Bab Dada has now liberated you from laboring for many births. This is the sign of love between the father and the children. Very beautifully, Baba says that this is the sign of love between the father and the children. Just as all of you have come, specially to meet the father, so Bab Dada has also come specially to meet you. He has also brought Father Brahma from the subtle region. Father Brahma has greater love for you. Baba says, Brahma Baba has greater love for you. The Father has love anyway, but Father Brahma has greater love. Why does he have special love for the double foreigners? Brahma said, I have been invoking the double foreign children for a long time. I invoked the children so many years ago. It is due to that invocation that you have come from abroad and reached the Father here. So there must definitely be special love for the children who have been invoked for a long time and who have come after having been invoked for a long time. Father Brahma has invoked you with a lot of love. Baba invoked them with a lot of love in order to make you into heirs of the corporal form, in the corporal form. Do you understand? Baba is asking, do you understand? You continue to hear how you were given birth so many years ago. Do you not? You had already entered a womb, but you took birth in the physical form later. This is why Father Brahma has special love. love because he knows the fortune Okay. Baba says to Dadi Janki, just as double foreigners are happy to see the father, they're also happy to see you because it is from you, instrument children, that they learn practically about the sustenance received from the father through the corporal form. Therefore, everyone has special love for you. The speciality visible in Dadi and Didi and you instrument souls is that everyone sees the Father in all of them. This is the special experience of the Father's sustenance that they have. Whenever you look at Didi or Dadi, whom do you see? The Father who's meeting you through the physical support. This is what you experience, is it not? The sustenance they receive through you, special souls, is that you disappear and the Father becomes visible because you have the Father in your every thought and word, and you constantly speak of Baba, Baba in everything. Therefore, others too only see and hear the word Baba. Today, Didi is also being remembered. She has become an incognito Ganga. In any case, out of the three rivers, they say that one river is incognito. Didi is now merged in Dadi. Baba says Didi is now merged in Dadi. In a subtle form, she too is giving her feeling and experience because she is not a soul bound by any bondage of karma. She has gone to play a part in a relationship of service. Souls who are tied in the bondage of karma can only perform tasks where they are, whereas karma teach souls can play their parts of service everywhere from one place because they are liberated from karma. This is why Didi is with all of you. It is not difficult for a karmatic soul to play a double part. The speed is very fast. They can go wherever they want in a second. Special souls constantly play their special parts. This is why she went away like the wind. It was as though the eternal, imperishable program was predestined. This too was a unique part. From the beginning, Didi had a unique part of going into trance. Didi, from the beginning, had a unique part of going into trance. At the end, too, she became transferred through a unique form of trance. Acha, To all the chatrak, which is birds who are thirsty for drops of rainwater. To all the chatrak children of this land and abroad. To all the long lost and now found children of this cycle. To the souls remain lost in God's in love of the one Father, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste from we children as well. To Bab Dada, lots of love, remembrance, and namaste. And now we have personal meeting. Baba says, Bab Dada selected you from so many different places and planted you in Allah's garden. Do you have this happiness? All of you have now become spiritual roses. Today Baba says that all of you have become now spiritual roses. You are spiritual roses who always give others spiritual fragrance. What does anyone who come close to all of you or into connection with you experience? They feel that you are spiritual and non-worldly. All worldliness has ended. Whoever looks at you only sees an angelic form. You have become angels, have you not? You are always seen as angels who are stable in a double light stage. Angels always live up above. When you see pictures of angels, you always see them with wings. Why? They are like they are flying birds because angels are flying birds. Therefore, birds always fly up above. You have found the Father. You have found an elevated place, an elevated stage. Therefore, what else do you need? Baba is asking. You have everything. You have become an angel. Now, what else do you need? In response to letters from the double foreign children, so many children write letters to Baba. And now, in response to those letters, Baba says, Baba received everyone's letters of love and remembrance filled with love from their hearts. Children have very sweet heart-to-heart conversations. And sometimes they also make sweet complaints. When will you call us? Children have a very sweet complaint that when will you call us? Why do you not help us so that we can come there? The Father loves such complaints. Baba says the Father loves such complaints because if you did not tell the Father, who else would you tell? This is why Bab Dada is pleased with the love and affection of you children. Therefore, you are loved by the Father. And because of being constantly loving to the Father, you also receive love and cooperation from the Father in return. We receive love and cooperation from the Father in return. Acha. Om Shanti. A wonderful Murli. We'll take 1 minute of silence to feel today's Murli. Om Shanti. A beautiful Murli with so much of love. It's all about love only for the Father and the Father's love for his children. Very beautifully, Baba has liberated us. Baba understands, considering our past births, efforts that we have put in, what we have lost, what all that we have done through the body, through the mind. Baba understands and feels for us. And that's the reason he has come and has liberated us. So there is so much of love. A beautiful Avyaktwani. Baba has liberated us from all the labor through the body, labor through the mind. Every laboring, Baba says words like difficult, labor is not for you. Ultimately, it's all about God's love, our love for him. It's all about love only. So our good fortune, what we were, what we are now, like today, how Baba compared our past and present, our before and after, our present now, there is so much of difference. How we were laboring in every birth, every day, every moment, we were laboring so much. We were struggling so much, be it in bhakti, what all that we did. And considering our past record, our births of labor, so lovingly Baba has come to liberate us and make us angels. So Baba is like, this is what you are. You are angels and you're meant to fly. The sky belongs to you. We have become spiritual roses who spread spiritual fragrance in the world. Our good fortune, highest fortune, Baba has come from the world far beyond, which is far also. And Baba says it's very, very, very near also. How in Dadis everybody sees Baba. So big inspiration for us. Like in every word, in every feeling of Dadis, there's always Baba, Baba, Baba. They think of Baba, they love Baba so much, they speak of Baba only. And that's why they look like Baba. We can see Baba in them. So a beautiful inspiration for us that in our heart, there should be so much of love that in our thoughts, in our feelings, in our words, in our action, there's only Baba, Baba, Baba. And everybody sees not us, but Baba in us. And how Brahma Baba, with so much of love, Baba invoked everybody, especially the double foreigners. And these are the invoked children who have been invoked for years and years with so much of love. And that's the reason these children are very, very, very special. Wonderful Baba and wonderful Baba's teachings. Anybody? If they would like to share what all touched them, our takeaway today.
Om Shanti, sister. Yeah, so Papa says that the laboring has changed now to love. So so there's no laboring when there is love. So out of love that we have for Father, right, and the service and everything, the meeting, everything that is taking place now, it's all based on love. So there is no laboring. And Baba beautifully said that the laboring and the difficulty, everything ended because we have created that awareness that I am a double light. So when we think that I am double light, then everything ends, all the laboring ends. So it becomes easy. So um, the challenge here is to maintain that awareness that I'm double light.
Yeah, so nice.
Thank you, sister.
And
And
there's so
just
much of
just one thing towards the end of the second paragraph, Baba says that the about the double foreigners. Baba, has been invoking them for so many years, right? So what Baba really meant by saying that, and they have come now. We know that the double foreigners part has started after Baba became aware.
yes.
So how, what really Baba meant by saying that the um,
I
invoked them for so many years? Yes.
know them because Baba always felt that I'm Vishwa Kalyankari. So Baba used to give sakash to them to the whole world, to the whole globe, to all the souls. And Baba would have this good wishes that everybody, every child of Baba recognizes the Father, becomes his, becomes pure. Which through these good wishes, through these sakash, through this love, that they started coming close to the Father. And finally, slowly, gradually, through this invocation, through this sakash, through Mansa Seva, the soul started coming close to the Father and they started becoming Babas. And today we see Brahma Kumaris in 140 countries. Seeing this, Dadis also did this. Even all the Didis, seniors, wherever they went, they would always invoke the souls so that they come close to the Baba. They would send that energy to them so that all the blockages disappear and they start getting that pull of coming to Baba. It's through the mind power, through good wishes, that people start coming close to the Father. So Baba has been serving them mentally for years and years. And thus, double foreigners are very, very, very powerful. What they do it all their life. Very powerful because they are special children invoked through the mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Baba,
Thank you.
yes.
Yeah. So this is started after Baba becoming awake, right?
Even I guess even in Sakar also, Avyak also, Baba would always see the world in front of him, be it Bharatvasi or double foreigners. Baba always kept all the children in front of him because when Baba was in Sakar, even then double foreigners came. So it started before that and it caught speed and Baba became Avyak. Like Baba today remembered Didi also. That in physical, there's so much of limitation, but once you become aware, the speed increases. And thus today, Brahma Kumaris throughout the world, in few years only, in few years, there are so many children of Baba, so many centers worldwide, such big, 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 big projects. It's through the Avyak. It started in Sakar, but it got speed when Baba and others became Avyak.
Thank you, sister.
Nice, thank you. Anybody else would like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Shanti.
As you were just saying about the double foreigners, I remember in Murli Baptada, I said, the double foreigners are the creations of Brahma's thoughts. Brahma's thoughts were there even before he became Avyak, but it was only in Sankalp. The real thing which happened is when each one of them, and Dadi Janki was sent to London, like Manohar Dadi, she has a lot of these stories of how they went and stayed abroad and came back and all. But the real thing started through souls. Like through souls, the best example which Baba gave in the 1983 Murli also is of Steve Uncle and Betty Auntie.
Yeah.
So there were many of these souls, through which Baba started these kind of double thing. And it was just a beginning. But it was already there. What does it mean? Invoking is, it was already there in Brahma Baba's thoughts. But as the brother said, the right interpretation started only after he became Avya. Like, see, even I have already shared in the chat box what would be my takeaway point. I like always this first paragraph. Every time, he sings this riddle. Who came far away? Did you come far away or did I come far away? Did you take more time or did I take more time? Did you spend more money? I spent more money. He always, starts with that. And when I tell him, Baba, we are still in corporeal. Naturally, children coming is more labor, more expense than you. He is very smart. He just gets ready. He abducts Brahma. Brahma also has got no thing of his own. Shiv Baba will come down. He said, what are you doing? Still wearing your dhoti? Come on, time to go. This is how Ramnath Bai used to tell us how Shiv Baba used to come down, abduct Brahma Baba and come down. So I used to say, Baba, for you it is easy. So I always like this riddle I used to enjoy. But there was one sentence which I was just trying to churn, sister. You have been hearing how you have remembered for so many years before you took birth. Let us take each of our own personal experience. I was just thinking, what is it, Baba, that made you search for me? I never looked out for you. I never even thought you existed. But जाने क्या देखा आपने मुझ में that you pulled me and now you have made me into like a swamp that I cannot leave you. But the second part, he's saying, that means I was in the spiritual womb. So I was analyzing. So before I came to the Gyan, was I really in the spiritual womb as Baba is telling in the Murli? I was just trying to think because I couldn't find any answers for that for me personally. That was one thing. And I love that last Baba disclosed the secret of Didi. When Didi left her body, 24th July Murli 1983, and then the first Murli, which we read, November 83, then Dadi kept asking, where is Didi and all? So yahin par hai, and she is doing some special service and all with me. He never gave anything else after all those Murlis. And I thought, okay, that's how Dada Baba is doing for Dadi Gulzar. But today, see, I just saw about calling her the incognito from Ganga, and then with one sentence, she's absorbed with Dadiji. That I have experienced because I was very close to Dadi Prakashmani. She used to always say those small naughtiness things which Didi used to do. So now I realize what Baba means, that the soul of Didi is now totally with Dadi. So these small secrets is what I would take from the Murli. But if you can just throw some light on that spiritual womb and corporeal, because my taking a personal experience. So does it mean before we came to in the Gyan, we were in the spiritual womb of Brahma? I just have that question.
It's all about thought only. Spiritual womb, Mana, Baba has sown the seed of love. Baba thought about us, which means he has sown the seed. And with time, he kept on nourishing us. And then finally, we take birth and we come to Baba. He adopts us. So he's talking about the spiritual aspect, the thought, the good wishes. Through his good wishes, he created us. He invoked us. He thought about us. And thus he is our spiritual father, the spiritual womb. He thinks about us and then we take birth to him. It's this subtle aspect that he's talking about. Baba very wonderfully remembered Didi, and after Ratan Moini Dadi left body, all the seniors, because so many people started thinking, oh, now Dadis are not there, Dadis are not there. The foundation, the core of Brahma Kumaris, that is not there. So in Madhuban, all the seniors, everybody has emphasized that we should not be thinking that now they are not there. They said we should think that even now they are there. They are there in subtle, like complete angels. Through them, earlier through them, the yajna was sustained. And even now, through Brahma, Baba, Mama, and the Dadis, even now the yajna will be sustained by them only. But now the speed will increase because we are about to reach the end, right? So climax is always quick. Beginning is slow, but the climax is super fast. So thus, they're always there. Big inspirations for us, motivations for us. And every day we take inspiration and try to become like them. Now, this is very important. It's all about Baba, Baba, Baba only. It's all about love only, love for the Father. Love for the Father. Dadis were number one in that. Love for the Father. Right?
Sister, you were just mentioning about Madhuban.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could share, but I think it is still new. I heard Mohini Ben's message. I think I don't know whether it was a Thursday book or what about Ratan Mohini Dadi, but it was very subtle. Like there was nothing much. Otherwise, whenever any Dadi leave the body or even Didi, there's always some explicit message from Baba. I mean, the Bog message. Earlier, of course, it was direct message from Bab Dada. So things were very clear. But I went through the Bog message of what Mohini Ben had to share. Uh, so have you read that message? I know it's not connected with today's Murli, but you said you went to Madhuban and you told us the all dadis may have left, but there should be a feeling they are there. Can you share what was your thing about after listening to the Bhog message of Mohini Ben?
There were so many Bhog messages actually, because every day Dadi was offered Bhog for these 12, 13 days. And every day there would be a Bhog message. I feel Baba is going beyond words also now. Because Baba has already explained so much and children have become so mature, they understand, they know everything. So now there is not much to explain, to share. It's all about understanding now. Our hearts understand So it's only this understanding, it's everything beyond now. They say when words fail, it's the silence that works. Thus, Baba is not telling much about anything because now everything sums up to Baba only, this one feeling of love for the Father. Thus, Baba is not going much into detail. Baba says, whatever will happen, you'll see that. Whatever will happen, will happen. But right now, in present, only Baba is important because in some time he'll be going. So it's only Baba right now. Present is only about Baba right now. Thus, he's not talking much. This is what I feel. ठीक है? चलो. Will meditate.
Yeah, sister.
Yes. चलो. I just saw the most fortunate one. I see myself today a being of light and love, merged totally in God's love, in God's light. Now there is nothing of my own, not this body, no relationships, no belongings. Every detail has merged in one Baba. I can feel my heart, my mind, my being has got this feeling of being in love for the Father. Baba has filled me with all his love, love through his thoughts, through his good wishes, through his sweet words, actions. Now my heart is full. I feel complete. This is fulfilling. I'm an angel today, a spiritual rose. But Baba has made me. This is so wonderful. For all the love that Baba has given me. Now there's so much of gratitude. Thank you for him. For making my heart full. Every second, I thank Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good
Thank
morning.
you, Baba. Thank you, Harshaban. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a wonderful day.